Well, hey everybody, Backyard Scrapping here, and welcome to part 3 of our silver contact refine. I'm just picking up where I left off. It's actually the same day. It's been a couple hours since this has all started. We are still getting a pretty good reaction in most of the containers, but here's what I really want to show you. I know I keep harping on this, but look at the difference in color between these two. I mean, flat out. Even this is darker than this. So in the first 3 coffee pots in the front, we have 3 different colors. Once again, you know, I am gonna keep going over it because it makes sense to me to do it. This was our first little tungsten guys. They are still reacting. That's our weirdo thing. I still think it should be doing more than it's doing, and it's not. And it's actually getting some black funk in the bottom of it, which I have had the black funk problem before. So once again, I'm glad that's in a separate jar. But these little guys seem to be doing good. These little tungstens, these were the small ones. I can see some of them are bare already, but some of them also have some weird looking foils coming off of them. So, if I can get that turned and show you. Now, I don't know. Come on, camera, focus. I got to get used to this thing. Anyway, you can see that it has some little weird looking, you know, stuff coming off of it. So maybe that's palladium. I don't know for sure. We'll have to check later. But anyhow, so I'm going to just leave this stuff go. It's all doing good. This is the only one. This was our tungsten bars. And I'm not seeing a whole lot of reaction going on in there, but there's still some bubbles going on. This was our other big lot of solids, and as you can see, that's another different color and awful dirty looking. So anyhow, I'm going to leave this stuff pretty much go overnight and get out here in the morning and check it out, see where we're at. Like I said, I really don't know what's going on with this. It should be much more active than it is, but I mean, we are getting a reaction, so hey, maybe it's just, you know, who knows. So we're going to let this stuff go overnight, guys, and we'll get back out here in the morning. So we will see you then. Okay, guys, it's been about another hour has passed, and I just went ahead and added, you know, 25. I just added some acid to these to perk them back up again. I was going to leave them till morning, but I figured as slow as they were going, you know, I wasn't worried about anything boiling over, so I figured I'd go ahead and hit them one more time today with a little more acid, and then just let them ride. So, like I said the last time, hey, you know, I always got to do this. You know, I always say I'm done for the day, and I'm not done, or I'm not going to cut back in, and I do. So, anyway, everybody that knows me knows that's what I do. So, now, this time, we'll see you in the morning. Okay, guys, well, we finally got some sunshine, so guess what I'm going to be doing today. Anyhow, I have already come out earlier this morning and added some more acid to these. Some of them are about finished. This was our weird one that I thought should have had more reaction, and I don't have gloves on, so I'm not handling this. You know, I know a lot of times you don't see me, but I do wear gloves. But they are tungsten, and what it was a very, very heavy, like sponge plating on tungsten. That's why they would bend a little and then break, and that's why I thought they were just a hard alloy. But I did get one out that is complete, and they are most definitely more tungsten. So that's going to affect our yield a little bit. These were the little round tungsten guys, and we're actually, I want to see if you can see this, and maybe if somebody knows for sure, let me let that blow off. anyhow, this is another reason. I know I keep talking about keeping things separated, but these are the other regular tungsten contacts. And look at that, whatever that is, I don't know, crud or film or something, getting stuck to the side of the pot, and it's stuck on there pretty good. You can see where I took a rod and tried to, get rid of it. That little guy up there was our mixed alloy stuff. There was some little triangles and I think a few rounds and stuff, and they're actually done. That's finished. I think this little guy is almost done as well. That is our rods, or our bars, and I put about, let's see what was last. I think I put 20 more mils of nitric in it. I'm only getting a few little bubbles, so I'm believing that's almost done. The rest are our alloy, and you can see they're fairly dirty solutions, but they are moving along. I added to those as well. I put another 50 in here as well, and it's putzing along. But now that this is clear, I want to tip this back and see if you guys can see this. Well, it's not going to let me show you, just to be silly. But anyhow, it looks like there was a big wad of like silver foils in there, so I'm just wondering maybe if that's palladium. I don't know if it didn't dissolve already when I added more. When I added some more nitric. See if I can get it to peel back. Now, I don't see it now, so I don't know what it was. Anyhow, I'm just going to continue to let this stuff go. And I will check it again this evening and see what's going on. So that's where we are right now. Acid has been added again. I'm really glad I kept these separate because they would have funked up everything. So anyhow, guys, I'm going to go get some gas and put my butt on the lawnmower and mow some grass. So we'll see you guys later on this evening. Okay, guys, as you can see, I got my lawn mowed yesterday. Or half of it. I don't mow the back anymore. Too expensive, too much cost in gas. Got my little area over here cleaned up, and we just added some more nitric to these. That little one here is just about done. I put 10 more mils in this, and I don't know how well you can see it, but it's got very little action in it, so that should probably finish that one off. As you know, the one behind it is done. This was our tungstens. Whatever that silver was must have been silver, because it's dissolved now. It's not in, it's not in there like it was. These were our ones we thought were a hard alloy, and I just added a little more nitric to those, and you can see they are going. These guys, I'm only hitting them with 10 or 15 mils of nitric at a time because of the tungsten. I don't want to, I don't want to waste nitric by overshooting it with that. Our other tungstens here, this was our bars. I actually added, I think, 20 more mils to that, and got a little bit of action going on in there. I'm going to leave it covered. This is our other main tungsten in the middle there. We got a little bit of action on that. I added 50 to it and 50 to this one, which is solids, and these are solids, and these are solids. So that's really pretty much all the update I have for you. Not really a lot we can do right now. I can actually probably filter that one off in the back, but I'm not going to mess with it till I got a little bit more work to do. Otherwise, everything is looking good. It is very dirty. These fluids are coming out very nasty. They all cloud up except for that one. That one, when I stir it up, doesn't really cloud up. Everything settles back down real fast. But you can see when I added the nitric, I stirred these, or shook them a little bit, shook them up, and they are all very, very dirty. A lot of crap in them. The tungsten ones really have a lot of dust and crap in them. You can actually see it piling up. Let me try something with this camera. Let's see. That doesn't look any clearer through the viewfinder. But anyway, down in front of that, you can see right here in front of this one, the crap that's piling up, and that's probably tungsten dust, because usually you get, you know, quite a bit of black undissolvable dust when you do this. I've gotten it many times doing contacts. So that's the update for today. We're probably looking at, I'm going really slow with this because I'm trying to really watch my nitric acid use. I just had to pop open another one because you saw that one when we started was half full and it's gone. So I'm trying to use as little as I can, so I'm measuring off each time. So it's probably going to take me a little bit of extra time to do this. This is our clean water, our rinse water. It is slowly but surely settling out, but as you can see, after 2 days it is still very hazy. So when that clears up, I'm going to actually siphon it off or pour it off, and then I'm just going to put a little bit of dilute nitric in the bottom of that and see if there is any silver in it. Alright guys, I'm going to go back in. Although it looks fairly nice out here, it's pretty darn hot today. So I've got some actual work to do on the computer. So I will see you all in the next update. Well, hey everybody, it is day 3 of our dissolve. I haven't added any more acid yet. I just wanted to show you all the solutions before I stir them all up, because they are full of crap. This little guy right here is still actually has a little bit of reaction going on. I don't see anything in that one, so I will pick it up and check it out. I don't see any reaction going on in this one, and these naturally don't, but I can see that there is still plenty of we still got plenty of material in there. So there's actually still a tiny bit of reaction going on here, but it could be from the hot plate. This is our bars, and they are looking fairly cleaned of silver, but there's still a little bit of silver in there, I can tell, so we're going to have to add a little more acid to that. This bad boy, same thing. And I know that, this is our other solids here, so we know we're going to have to add more to that. That big boy, that big square one right there, is going to let us know when we don't need any more, because he'll be gone. So anyhow, we got clouds building out here, but it's either one of two things. It's either blazing hot out here or pouring rain. So I don't know what's up with our weather. There is our rinse water. As you can see, after 3 days, you can actually finally start to see through it, but it's still pretty cloudy. So I'm going to get out here in a bit and just add acid to these. There's nothing else to really update. When I get 2 or 3 of them finished, I'll start doing the filtering process. But until then, that's basically all that's going on. So we'll be back at you when we have another update. Okay guys, it is day 4. All these up here, well, dummy. Okay, now I took the lens cap off. Okay guys, it is day 4. These here are all complete. That one in the back there, this one is the one that was we thought was a heavy alloy, but it's tungsten. It was just a heavy sponge of tungsten. This was our melt and solder stuff. It's gone. Everything's gone. These were the mixed alloy. There was actually one tungsten in there. It's in the back. Everything I've been good on. This is our bars that we're going to do separately to see what we get. I added another 10 to this to check it, and I didn't get any reaction. This was another mixed. This was the soft alloy stuff, and I think I might have wasted about 20-25 milliliters of nitric in there, because it looked like one of the bars that I bent was still in there, a solid bar about this big and about this wide, and what it actually was a shell. There was nothing there. I mean, it just turned to dust when I I poured the acid in and stirred it, and the bar turned to dust, and as you can see, there's no reaction in there. So that was probably 25 mils that I wasted. But this is why I'm doing it this way, a little at a time, because I'm trying this, this job, this is a lot. It's going to take a lot of nitric acid. So these tungstens here are nearly done. They got very little reaction out of these. So basically all we got left are these original little round tungstens, which are still, really every time I put acid in them they fire up. So I'm going to just keep putting acid in them. These are our square alloys and our rectangular alloys, which we should be getting close to saturation on those, because that's what's left. I don't know if you can see it down here, and you can see that that is still pretty active. Well, it's because there's still quite a bit of stuff left in there, but it is getting close. So I would probably say probably Monday. I believe this is Friday or Saturday, I'm not sure. I think it's Saturday. Goes to show you, there's more retirement. I got so much to do I can't remember what day it is. But anyhow, probably going to take the day off tomorrow. If anything needs acid, I'll add acid to it, and that'll be about it. And then Monday we'll get out here and start filtering these bad boys off. So that's the wrap up for today. There's really nothing else going on. Like I said, with this refine, it's pretty much very textbook simple. We just keep adding acid a little at a time till everything's dissolved, or until it goes dead, like that. So, all right, guys, we will probably get back with you when we're ready to filter. We may have to add acid one more time. I'm not sure yet. I'll see tomorrow. So we will see you in the next little update. Okay, guys, it is Sunday. It's a nice sunshiny day, but I am going to take the day off. I'm just briefly coming out here to just to show you that all those up there are done and ready to be filtered. These still have a few in them. I did add some acid to them yesterday and shook them up. I can see that a couple of these are actually tungstens that slipped by. I think there's one or two tungstens in here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get all this poured off or siphoned off, and however I'm going to do it, one way or the other. And then what I'll do is anything that was left in these, if they're not tungsten, I'm going to just go ahead and I'll just put in a little beaker and finish them off. But all this up here is done. This is the one that we added the extra nitric to that we didn't need, because it was just a shell. So anyway, tomorrow I'm going to get out here and start filtering this stuff off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just call this video. I know there wasn't much to it, just adding some acid, but that's it. There's not really much else to do with this other than time until you get to the cleanup. So anyway, in our next video we're going to start cleaning up and filtering, and so we'll be back at you then. So everybody take care, stay safe out there, and we will see you in the next video.